Hey everybody, this is DM Mike, and this is the next cutscene for Rise of Tiamat. This cutscene occurs when the characters are leaving Waterdeep, and they're actually going to Tomb of Diderius, which is found in Chapter 3. And I gave them, the Council of Waterdeep decided to give them griffon mounts, to kind of speed up the process a little bit, get them to their destination a little bit faster. So I decided to make a cutscene about this, and this is a very short cutscene. It's just a narrative piece. Like, again, one of those tone pieces that just highlights, what the characters are experiencing as they fly from Waterdeep to the Tomb of Diderius and what's going on visually. What are they seeing around them, the kind of thing. But these are great little pieces. They help with verisimilitude, and they help bring a sense of realism to travel and, just kind of push that cinematic narrative. Anyway, guys, this is called, we'll go ahead and get into it. I think it's called, The Flight of the Griffons.
The final preparations are made as you settle in your saddle. The Knight Commanders stowing their gear as the Griffons line up for flight. There is a brief silence, and then a call is made from behind, and suddenly, with the force of a catapult, the Griffons leap into the air. Quickly ascend into the clouds, leaving the beaming city of Waterdeep behind you, as the great metropolis shrinks into the horizon. The vastness of the sea stretches out before you, as you view the enormity of the Sword Coast from the viewpoint of the gods. The Griffons glide upon the currents, staying close to one another in a tight formation. A glance down brings a bout of dizziness as the coastline flies past at an incredible speed. The Griffons suddenly shift formation as their leader gives a shout, flying higher into the blanket of clouds above, leaving behind the coast in a layer of ghostly mist. You emerge above the clouds and gently drift across them, as if hovering over a sea of white foam in all directions. Civilization lost to sight, blurred by the glory of the heavens. One of the Griffon riders gets your attention, pointing to the left towards the horizon, and you see several large dragons flying in the distance, backlit by thunderstorms crackling across the sea. Their enormous shapes, even from far away, seem threatening, and a sense of danger washes over you. The Griffons, at an unseen command, fold in their wings and drop to the clouds as a forested region blanketed by snow emerges in the mist. Great canyon-like hills painted in various hues of orange and copper stretch into the expanse as the Griffons descend at an alarming rate. As the Griffons soar above the canopy of trees, a small encampment comes into view, surrounded by armor-clad paladins, a stone outpost, and a large bridge peppered with what appears to be a very small community of tents. The Griffons suddenly raise their wings, slow their descent, and abruptly land near the bridge with thunderous booms. Your destination reached, and the Serpent Hills lying in wait before you.
So there you go, folks. That is The Flight of Griffons. I like doing these traveling kind of tone pieces where I can add narrative, which I know I could sit here and do at the table. But doing this, just talking to people, is very different than taking that same thing I would have told them and applying music, effects, and ambient effects to the narrative. I think that really helps bring things to life. So I love doing this when we're doing some kind of traveling long distance, that kind of thing. It's a great opportunity to bring these tone pieces to the table and help promote that cinematic experience. All right, guys, that's it. That's the cutscene. That's all I got for you today. A lot more to come. A huge cutscene coming up here pretty soon. You might want to get some popcorn ready for that when I finally launch that one. But more to come as the story unfolds. All right, I'll see you in the next one.